What's up? Welcome back to the channel. And in this video, we're gonna be needing some money so we can go on a little trip. And things have definitely changed in Seattle. I think that I've been doing the food delivery here and there and trying to figure out a new strategy. I'm just gonna do Uber Eats and DoorDash today so that I can try to get a feel for what kind of orders I'm gonna get, what kind of amounts. I'm not gonna do Grubhub because Grubhub has been bailing me out. They've been giving me like double orders and giving me like a good amount, but I feel like that's not sustainable. Eventually just gonna be on and off, and it's gonna go back to maybe like one order or lower amounts. So we're gonna see what kind of orders we can get for DoorDash and Uber Eats for this morning shift, and we'll get as much money as we can so we can pay for our trip. So let's see how it goes. I got an order from DoorDash for $8.25. That is a good range for what I'm aiming for now that the extra $2.50 extra pay is gone. So that's what I'm aiming for. Before it was like $10 that I was only accepting. Now anything between 8 and 10 is good enough for me. I also started picking up on Uber Eats offers too. So $9.50. That's a good offer. I'll take it. And this one's a pretty short one too, so $8.93. I'll take that too. Well, looks like the lunch shift is over. It didn't go too badly. I think I averaged a little under 30. I got a little bit of dead time between 1 o'clock and 1:30, but it wasn't too bad. The DoorDash algorithm must have changed like pretty drastically. I didn't get a lot of offers, and the three cafes that I usually go to, I got no orders from them, so that's not looking too good. For the dinner shift, I think I'm gonna add back in Grubhub and try to maximize as much as we can and get that money so we can have a good trip. Good trip. All right, we'll check back in then. For the dinner shift, I was getting some stacked orders, $6. Short one for that. Stack orders as in I was stacking the multi-apping, so I stacked this one on top too, $7.25. And so even though it's on the lower end of what I wanted to accept, they were pretty close, and I could just stack them on top of each other since they were pretty quick and close to each other. Um, and that wasn't too bad. I been out of it, but I got it back up. So I got this stacked order, $3, $32. I'm really reluctant to accept this kind of offer because it's from Wendy's, and I hate Wendy's. Wendy's makes you fill up the drinks. Luckily, this place didn't have any drinks. Otherwise, I'd probably be sitting there boycotting and calling Grubhub and making them fill up the drinks. I'm about halfway through the dinner shift, and I think that things are going pretty smoothly. I'm probably doing a little bit above 32 or 30 actually, and that's good pace for me. I just need to keep on this pace, and we're gonna have a good trip. I mixed in some Grubhub. I think the all the between all the apps is kind of evening out, so it's not really leaning on one way or the other per se. DoorDash is still lagging, but that's okay. I'll figure out the DoorDash situation later. That algorithm changed since they moved in that they changed it to that priority where it's like above 50%. So I'll figure out how to go about that later on. For now, I think I'm just gonna keep getting the hang of things, and then we'll see how much money we get for our budget. Let's recap for the week. On Grubhub, I made $142.89. On Uber Eats, I made $158.51. And DoorDash, I made $56 total for this is like 2 days. And then that comes out to be, on top of that, the last video I did, I made $153, I believe. And that comes out to be a total of $510.40. So that's good enough for a one night trip somewhere. I do need to think of a new plan in terms of getting the number of orders offered for DoorDash up. I think I got to play that game and try to get above 50% in terms of acceptance. My thought process is that I'm going to get my percentage up, and then for the dinner shift, I'm just going to multi-app and then just let it fall wherever it goes. That's just what I'm thinking. I'll go test it out later. But other than that, for our trip though, $510, that's good enough to go somewhere nice. And I'm gonna go head over to Columbus, Ohio. I mean, the weather is looking a lot better than Seattle right now, so should be a new experience, and it should be. We'll just make the best of it, whatever happens. I took the bus from the airport to downtown, which is fantastic, super cheap, like $2. That's what you got to do when I got a limited amount of money and I can't spend it on a ride share, which is fine with me. I enjoyed the ride. I got dinner at this pizza joint. I looked it up. Columbus seems to have like their own style of pizza, which is kind of like jam packed with meat. And I got this Buckeye garlic specialty pizza. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. It was delicious. And because I had some spare change, I went out on the Short North district. It was pretty clean, pretty nice. Decent amount of people. It was a little bit on the cold side. There was traffic, but I enjoyed it. There was a lot of open outdoor areas with fire pits, which was pretty cool in my opinion. The next morning, I got a great view of the parks in the area, just glancing around. But I headed over to Tommy's Diner to get brunch. It was really packed in there, but I had a great brunch. And I usually wake up pretty late when I head over to the east side just because the hour shift. But that's fine with me. I got a good meal in, and I went out and enjoyed the park. What's up? So I'm out here hanging out in the park, swinging on this bench right here. Yeah, I mean, when you got no money, this is what you got to do. But I really do enjoy like walking around the city. It's like really clean. It's really refreshing. All the trees don't have any leaves on them, but that's what we're happening when we get out of winter. But it's still really nice. I really like it. I really like the city. And that's what you have to enjoy when we have a limited amount of money, which is fine, just eating the food, testing out a couple meals here and there. That's what the area is known for, and then hanging out with the people, and that's fun too. So that's what I did here, and I mean, I really enjoyed it. If you just look around this park, look at all these people just enjoying the weather, enjoying the fresh air. And of course, I'm enjoying it too. So I'm going to be catching the bus back to the airport in about an hour or so, and that'll be the end of this trip. And I'll do a recap in the next scene. Other than that, just enjoying the day. All right, time to wrap up the trip. Just a couple last views of this beautiful city, and I hopped on the bus, headed back to the airport, and that's another $2. So to recap the trip, so I spent a total of $4 for the bus there and back, $293 for the flight, $145 for the hotel, $23 for the dinner, and $20 for the brunch. And then I spent about $18 on beers the night before. That comes out to be $503. I could have slipped in another meal, but that's okay. I stayed under budget, and it was a great trip for the amount of money that I had. So that's how you stay under budget and have a good time nonetheless. So that's it for this video. If you tell me if you've ever been to Ohio, and in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next video.